720 or 1920 by 1080 resolution, and put your name in the bottom left corner. Right. That's updated the thing on the right hand side. Okay, so the HST. Let me just see what's wrong with my track IR here, because I think it might be looking at the sky again, which is never any use. I'll fix the screen in a minute. That's better, now we can see around. So the HST's had a number of modifications and improvements. And I've just got my list here so that I can remember and I can make sure I tell everybody everything there is to say. So we've got new lights. So that's all of our lights. What else have we got? We've got a number of sort of light knobs and switches and things going on here. That's the driver car buzzer, which you've got access to now. Well, that's new in this version. Here you've got the engine room light. So if I flick that switch on, and then we head on around the back, you can see that the engine room light has now been turned on. It's a small thing, but it's another button to play with on the dashboard, which makes me very happy. Just to prove it, see, it is different. And what else have we got going on here? DRA, obviously. Instrument lights, which is a nice touch. Got an updated, so the actual paint scheme itself has been updated. We've got some nice weathering on the top here. I love it actually. It's one of my favourite liveries with HST. Not my total favourite, but it's definitely probably my number 2. Definitely probably. That's great use of the English language there, Matt. Great use of the English language. Guard buzzer. Right, the other thing is the physics have all had a major overhaul, so acceleration and performance characteristics have all been tweaked. So this thing is more like the real thing. Let's stop talking a minute and just get going. Just a single horn on this one. HST power cars, aren't they the best? So let's get up here, because it's nice to hear the HSTs go by. Let it build up a bit of speed before it comes past. Good opportunity to grab a screenshot while it does. Look at the clag coming off of that. That's completely correct for an HST. Lots of it. Right, and now we're speeding. Alright, have we got any more buttons I can play with? Which one's that? Windscreen wipers. Yeah, I can play with windscreen wipers, that's good, I can play with them all day. Got brake pipes, speedometer. Remember rightly, that's... yeah, that's your ammeter. So as I push the power up, you get the ammeter doing stuff. AWS, the bell of course being appropriate for the for the period that this is set in. Oh, we can get it up to 90, so let's speed up again. Wind up that engine. Gotta love the Valentas. So in addition, there's been a few modifications to the cab overall. So, but that's basically the changes. All in all, this is that makes for quite a nicely improved HST for fans of the HST. Passenger view. Oh, I say. Really like that. Somewhere to plug my laptop in. The toilet. That's what we need. Right. Right, so bit of brake on there and just get it back down to 80 and then down to 60. I'm not going to stop anywhere on the way. Isima123, how was my cold? My cold is good, thank you. All fixed. Yes, Lucas, I saw that. I'm going to pass that one back to the content team tomorrow. We'll just call that time travel until then. So, R. Fletcher, yes, you're quite right. It says something about opening the drawbar hatch. I will do that as well. I completely forgot about that. Let me stop at Timoth and then we can play around with more buttons and switches, because, you know, that's what we're here for, really. When is the next raffle? I don't know. Got one more 159 code to give away. I might do 3 raffles tonight. How does that sound? So I've got one more 159 code to do, and we'll do that after this. And then we'll do a normal prize pot raffle after the second 159 scenario. So once I'm finished with HST, we'll do another raffle. Yeah, I'm going to do the drawbar hatch and the coupling once we stop at Timoth. It says HST stop, and I did. So I'm going to call that a win. Right, so we've got this rather lovely hatch down the bottom here, and if I remember rightly... Oops, that's not what I want to do. Hey, Darren Cookay, thank you for the follows, much appreciated. I've forgotten what the keys are to do this. Right, let me go and find out what the keys are. So one says B, one says, so let's do B. B. There we go. How cool is that? That is really cool in my book. Let's do that again. Well, I wasn't pressing E enough. That was the problem. I was just going. So you can use that to couple it up to locomotive. So in reality, they have a a long drawbar and a short drawbar. The long one is used for coupling HSTs together, the short one is for locos. The one represented here is the short one, so it's intended for coupling onto locos. Right, let's get moving again. RS Turbo, I don't know the answer to your question. I can certainly make inquiries and pass on your feedback to the team. Don't know, I'll probably have to be stopped if I do. I don't know the answer to the question if it has a DSD. That was the AWS button. Right, get ready for the 60. Joe, I'm on it. I honestly don't know, if I'm honest. I'm going to have to read the manual. I haven't actually read the manual yet, this is probably obvious. The only version of the manual I read was older, and it's been updated since then, so... I do quite like the reflection in the window. I think that's a nice touch. Oops, speeding a bit here. If you've just joined us, then, well, first off, you're late. And secondly, welcome. Yeah, so we're giving, we're having a quick look at the, we're having quite a long look at the 159, which has just been released today. Now, obviously, we're not on a 159 at the moment, but the HST also comes in the 159 pack, and has received a number of rather nice updates. So basically they are the headlights. We've got the new style of doing headlights, the front nose coupling and the coupling hatch, which you can open, extend, the engine room lights, being misquoted there on the chat, thank you Corporal Mal. You got instrument lights, you can do that, that's easy enough. And there's the updated paint scheme, so we've got quite nice detail on the paint scheme. It's a little bit more weathered than normal, but given that it's the Intercity Swallow, which is the Express nice livery, it's still nice and shiny, and it's being looked after. With a bit of dirt coming along the bottom here, so quite nice. Guarded buzzer, which is this button here. So you can press that if you want to when you're about to depart station, and we've got much more updated physics. So the braking systems, the throttle systems, the general train characteristics have been have had quite a bit of attention put on them. And just generally, as you look around, you'll see there have been some some general tweaks and improvements on the cab overall. Hey Claude, welcome to the stream. I'm doing great, thank you. Yana Dunk, I shall have to pass that feedback on. I don't know the answer to the question you've asked, so Yana Dunk's asking about a problem with the cab view on HST buffer pack. So I will try and find the answer to that out for you. Hey Deftamon, how are you getting on? You started with Train Sim yesterday. How have you got on since then? Have you slept? Oh, what we're doing? We're running in an 80 limit and we're not doing 80. We should be speeding up. Northwest Train, yes, this is a new laptop. It's a Core i7 4790, running at 4 GHz, 16 GB RAM SSD, and a GeForce 970M. Derek, okay, any North American routes in the plans for tonight? I honestly don't know. I didn't have a chance to plan out tonight very well, so we're on the second scenario for the night. I think what we'll do actually is we'll just stop at Starcross, and then we'll get on with the raffle. Actually, we won't stop at Starcross. There's no way I'm going to stop at Starcross. So we'll stop at the next station maybe, and then we'll get on with the raffle. Then we'll do the second 159 scenario. Moleman says get it up to 125. I'm not going to do that. I don't break the speed limit, at least not intentionally anyway. Death the Mom says he broke the speed limit. It was fun. Well, you get out of it what you want to get out of it. That's the nice thing about Train Sim. It's you can make it your hobby. GeForce, that's a good suggestion. I'm having a break from Horseshoe Curve at the moment, but that one's high on my list when I get back in the when I get back onto that route. We're going to get to a 100 mph speed limit. Let's get this train going some, shall we? Ruben Davey, thanks for the kind words. Appreciate that. Got the brakes on. Oh, seriously, what am I doing? How are we doing? So I've got 150 people on the channel, 111 in the chat. So just one more reminder, when we get into the raffle, you do need to be on the chat to participate. Put my teeth back in. Participate in the raffle. This train accelerates much better when you don't have the brakes on. That's probably quite realistic. Another look outside. In fact, just fly up ahead. That level crossing. Excellent. That'll do nicely. So this is level crossing gate simulator. Ah, here we go. Sounds like we might be getting somewhere now. Right, we're almost up to the 100 now, going at sensible speed. So in terms of statistics, the HST takes the same amount of time to go from 100 to 125 as it does to go from 100 to 125. Did I just say the same thing twice? I think I did. It takes the same amount of time to go from 100 to 125 as it does to go from 0 to 100. That's what I meant to say. 3 miles to Exeter St Davids. We might as well just go to Exeter St Davids, I think. Slowing down to 75, then we'll be coming through Exeter St Thomas and then into Exeter St Davids. Well, stopping at Exeter St Thomas seems a little bit tight, given that Exeter St Davids is just around the corner. Sorry, 45 limit coming up here. Full speed in the milk float, Van Nero says. Absolutely, the milk float was essential. If you haven't seen the milk float on Portsmouth Direct Line, then you need to go and have a look at the my YouTube channel. There's a couple of videos. One where I tip the milk float over and we make a milkshake, and one where I actually make it all the way around the route. Right, we're down to 45-ish. That's the home for Exeter St Davids. So now we're down to 45. And we're coming into Exeter St Thomas. St Davids. Exeter St something or other. Woody TV says, but yes, but does your milk float bring all the boys to the rail yard? No. It brought a few of them to Twitch. Actually, no, just don't even go there. Moorman, can the milk float be used on track? I don't see why not, it's just a train. Right, so that was the HST. The HST comes with the Class 159. So yes, you get, actually, even though it's the 159 pack, you actually get 2 pretty decent trains in that pack. Right, so well done, you reached the end of this quick drive scenario. That's good news, isn't it? Right, now I think it's raffle time again, folks. So I think that he says clicking rapidly and trying to put words in between each click. The code word for this raffle is going